Right, so I got to about 56 minutes on that one. So I've started another one. I tried to do one last week, but because it was over an hour, it wouldn't accept it. And then I tried to trim it down, and then I didn't have enough memory. So I'm just taking precautions and cracking on. Right, so what's the energy for Sagittarius? The messages for Sagittarius. So, your mind is focusing on being quiet. Your body is fighting in reverse. And your spirit is the thunderbolt. It's like the tower. But from that, it's sort of like you're meditating. You're trying to enhance your gifts, probably. Or you're spiritually getting downloads. Yeah, I've got a computer in my head of like the Matrix thing in my head. So yeah, your mind is being silent. You're trying to think inwards. It's like there's a lady there, then you've got Luna, and trying to connect with, trying to connect spiritually. So I might be speaking to a spiritual Sagittarian. Again, shuffling. Body, you're not fighting. It's in the reverse. You're not fighting anyone or anything. Let's clarify. It's sort of like your mind, you're not even thinking about a certain situation. Could be dealing with a fire sign. And you're not fighting anymore because it's clarified with the death of the situation. It's just an ending. And your mind is Knight of Pentacles. So with this, you could be thinking about making an income for it, or for your spiritual gifts. If I'm speaking to a spiritual Sagittarian. It's like you're moving forward. You're abundant. It's the fact of it's a Knight of Pentacles. It's abundance. You're becoming, or you already are abundant in spirituality, or within yourself, in your soul. Ooh, it's quite powerful. I mean, there's some of you have been drinking a lot, not a lot, but could cut down a little bit. Wow. Oh, cool. So that clarified that one. That clarified that one. Clarify that one. Right, so Scorpio, Libra, Aries. So with the advice from Spirit is the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing. Don't really communicate, I guess. Don't really think about it because it's negative. Yeah, just don't let your mind become poisoned with negativity, whether it be external or internal thoughts or energies. Body wise, clarifications of Queen of Swords, so sort of like stand your ground. Like you might be speaking to a feminine Sagittarian. Stand your ground. And with the advice was the Tower. I mean, when it's advice from that, with the advice with the Tower, is you're building yourself up. It's a tower. There's nothing about crumbling. I mean, there's people jumping down, but that could also be people coming to you. This is what I'm feeling from the advice. Is like people see it as a bad card, but when I see it as a device, and the flames themselves, that could be the energy. It could be the fire within you that is igniting, and becoming your authentic self spiritually, possibly. Okay, cool. Next is Capricorn. Capricorn. few jumpers already, Capricorn. So some of you, yeah, your mind is on travel, possibly surveying things. I mean, you got the page, yeah, Page of Wands. Really, I lost it. One tried to jump out, but my thumb pushed it back in. If it comes out, it comes out. So yeah, you could be focusing on a fire sign in your mind, a messenger of sorts. It could be a postman, could be getting letters, getting messages, messenger. That's too many. Yeah, your mind's thinking about a fire sign who's. They could bring you news, they could have news for people, they could be on the news, just got messages, they could be thinking about messaging somebody, could be wanting to communicate with a certain somebody, doesn't have to be a fire sign. Body-wise, sort of like you've fulfilled something, it feels like you're resting after finding the light at the end of the tunnel. Or there's the calm before the storm, or the storm before the quiet. It's one of the two. It's just, so if you have or you will be going through a resting period after some sort of, I want to say battle. The spirit, you got strength in reverse. So spiritually, yeah, there could be a little bit of damage there, possibly trauma. May not. It could just be emotional pain. Wanting what you can't have, or wanting what you don't have or will not have. Feeling that. I mean, you're counting your blessings. That's good. Yeah, you're saying at least I've got this, at least I've got that. Could be dealing with a Scorpio with your mind, so you could be dealing. So your mind could be on a messenger and a Scorpio. Page of Wands in the upright to clarify the body. There could be a lot of travel. Or there was a lot of travel involved. And then you got Knight of Wands, a lot of fire energy going on. Your mind could be on Aries, Leo, Sagittarius even. More Wands and the Magician. There could be an argument or a delay of an argument with a Magician. It could be delay. Yeah, those two jumped out. Okay. A lot of fire energy. It's a sort of like there's no communication. There's no. With this Scorpio, it's sort of like it was quick, but the knight in shining armor turned out to be a twat in tinfoil, shall we say? Or it just didn't meet expectations. It could be you, could be them. I'm not judging. I'm not assuming. Okay. It's just the energies I'm getting. Oh. Right, can I get some advice for Capricorn, please? Right, so advice for your mind is to meditate. You got abundance in the upright, but when I see that, it's to meditate, it's to think. It's to go between worlds. I feel like yeah, it's sort of like you haven't stopped. Your mind doesn't stop. You need to, like, there's a lot of overthinking going on. But that's a Capricorn. So with the conditioning, it's funny, I've never looked at the card like this before. Conditioning was the advice. It's sort of like get cozy. Like you could be the lion, or you could be the fact that you're the lion. You're the lamb with the lion amongst you. and there could be somebody just taking your energy. But that's it's more of like a lion in sheep's clothing. So maybe you just need to get comfy, just give yourself some love, give yourself some bed rest. And the advice for spirits, from spirit, was comparison. Sort of like, you know, it could be worse, could be better. Some people have it worse, some people have it better. I mean, who are we to judge others for having less or more than us? And why should we resent those who have less or more than us? More so more. But yeah. It's okay to want things. I mean, there's two words. There's envy and this is envious and jealous. Jealous is envious even is to want something, but like, oh, I'm glad they have it, sort of thing. Like, oh, I'm envious, but you know, you have it, and I'm happy for you. Jealousy is where you actually go out your way to, whether it be intended or not, to cause harm, to get what you want, whether it be manipulation, emotional manipulation, physical harm, you know, proxy, you know, talk to somebody to get around to someone else's ear. But yeah, there's, you know, just compare what's going on, just so then you realise that, or someone in your energy realises that it could be worse. Right. Aquarius. Right, what Aquarius do we want with Aquarius? Right, we'll get your Aquarians. So that's the mind. So your mind, there might be a lack of direction, like you might be scattered with your energy and with your thoughts and where you want to go with things. Okay, what's the body for Aquarians, please? A lack of motivation. Some of you are feeling a bit tired. With the Ace of Wands in the reverse, there's two reverse, so there could be. We could also be dealing with a fire sign. Also Earth. Spirits. Spiritually, you are positive though. You're happy in yourself. Like if people were to come up to you, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I've got it." Blah blah blah. But when you return home, you're like, "Oh, so goddamn." Ugh, you know. I'm feeling huffy and puffy. I think the weather's got to all of us, to be fair. Shuffling different deck of cards. Alright, Aquarius. Let's get some clarification. You might have some creative conflicts. It's more of like it's about because it's a path, Page of Wands. It's about spiritual path as well, and you could just be scattered with your energy when it comes to your creative spiritual sides. There could be a newly formed idea, but you don't know how to put it into works. Okay, let's get some clarification. You're getting a lot of flippers, not jumpers. You're getting a lot of flippers. I'm just going to make sure none of them jumped out. Right, can I get some clarification on the Page of Wands in reverse, please? It's because... Right, there we go. Okay. like there's happiness in your marriage, but there could be something to do with, I don't know, I want to say bills or some like paperwork's to do with it. I feel like there's some form of paperwork, like there's uncertainty going on there. But you do get the Seven of Swords. You do get the Seven of Swords. There's a lot of, yeah. Right. So can I have some advice, please, for the mind? Again, fire. There's a lot of fire going on. Don't have to be fire. It's just lots of wands going on. Fire signs, we say. Right. Well, you got the Creator. So your mind, you could be talking to an intuitive Aquarius. It could be talking about. Oh, that's cool. Right. So you got, as advice, you got the Creator for your mind. Remember, you're a manifester. Everyone's a manifester. But whatever you think you manifest at this time in your period, whoever I'm talking to, Aquarians out there. The advice for your body is morality, because that was clarified by the Tower. You could be way down with things crumbling around you. Not crumbling, but possibly ending around you. It could be new location. It could be a change of career. Possibly a new career path, but similar. And the advice for your spirit, with the Hierophant clarifying the Sun and the Upright. So you're happy in a marriage, and I feel with this as the source, like you can go to. You don't have to be married. It can just be a partnership or a companionship, but there's power. There's something in there, like you can go to it and you can draw energy from one another. It's like you go home and like you've got the Creator, morality, and the source, and it just feels like home is where the heart is, or the hearth is. So yeah. But with morality, as the advice for the body, I feel that is, just think morally, like, if what I'm going to do, is it going to harm me in any way? Like spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Like, am I going to put myself into a position of where I'm going to look a fool, or put myself in jeopardy, whatever it is. Okay. Finally, Pisces. So I stopped at 56 minutes before I paused it, or changed a new one. So, and this one's 18 minutes and a half so far. So, as the last one, Pisces. Right, what is the line for Pisces, please? Oh, some Pisces could be dealing with some form of deception or thinking about it. There's frustrations in love, and your mind could be feeling jealous. It could be another air sign, or another air sign. It could be an air sign involved. Also, the body, you could be feeling less cold and abrasive towards somebody or yourself when it comes to your body. You could have been on a diet, and you could have said, you know what, it's not really working for me. I'm just going to love myself and accept myself for who I am and what I've become physically. And spiritually, you're improving. It's like you're opening more. There's teamwork. It's sort of like you've picked yourself up from a gloomy place. Not to say that it lasted long, but you was in a bit of a gloomy place for a little bit. But there is frustrations in love. Not to say that there is deception, but it could be playing on your mind. You could be feeling jealous. And that was clarified by the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. excuse me, sorry. Three of Swords is clarified by the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So there's lack of commitment there, or that you're not committed, or you're both not committed to one another. You can learn from failure, I guess. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a lot of codependence here. With the body, you clarified the King of Swords in the reverse with the Ace of Wands in the upright. So you in this air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could be doing new things together. There could be new projects, new opportunities. Could be growth within you two. It don't have to be a relationship. It could be a work relationship, platonic, family. And with spiritual side, Three of Pentacles in the Three of Pentacles, in the upright, and the Sun in the reverse, clarification. You're feeling a little bit down when it comes to it, like overly optimistic when it came to this love project. It's sort of like that was clarified, so it's not to say that you are, but you're picking yourself up from a slight depression. There was arrogance within you, or someone in your energy, or lack of care towards something or someone, even yourself probably, or you didn't really care so much about something. Okay, so the advice is possibilities. Just think of possibilities. Don't keep yourself weighed down to one thing. The world is full of new things to discover every day. With your body, it's compromise. Decide what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, and if it's going to fulfill you, if it's going to, put your back out, or give you a cramp in your legs, or something like that. And the advice for the spirit when it comes to feeling down with this, the home projects, like you're getting yourself into work at home, just home improvements. And as we are the world, is keep participating. We're all in this together. We're all connected. More hands make lighter work, and it's all about and I'm feeling like I'm talking to a giving Pisces, but you're feeling down, feeling depressed. It's going to put you on a slump. But you always pick yourself up, and you mostly do that when you give yourself to something, or give yourself to yourself. You take care of yourself. But slightly drained after that hour and 20 minutes. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you subscribe, and I can go live, and then I can literally pick up your energy as long as you say hi. Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.